All right, here we are. Let me do some adjustments. Why don't I shift it over here a little bit? Yeah, I think it will be good. This terminal over here, browser over here, or maybe make it slightly bigger. All right. Okay. 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 Yeah. Let's do this. Hmm. I think we are good. We are good. We are good. We are good. All right. Yeah. So, hey everyone. Uh, Welcome to the live stream. And today is Thursday. And it. What do I have to do now? Okay. Yeah. So today's stream will be like I'll be coding along, and maybe if someone will be there, then I can chat as well. So feel free to open, like, ask questions. And yeah, so if anyone will be available, then we can definitely talk. And in the meanwhile, while coding, I can also discuss with you guys that how I landed up this remote job. So and what all things that I did. And if you want to do that as well, you need to follow that specific steps, right? So yeah, so let's warm up first. Let me just uh, think what I did earlier, so that okay. So yeah, I was actually creating this. I have created these few things based on these. So yeah, so basically these three options that I have provided, based on this it will use some data to fetch the hot numbers. All right. Mm. So why I am doing that? I think working on project or creating your own project will, like, it really helps to understand some real world problems, right? What problems you can face while development. And yeah, so that is why I'm creating this. So it will cover everything, right? So state management, routing, and like deployment and all. So yeah, creating project is the best way to understand anything or to understand a new tech stack. Instead of following any tutorial and all, you can simply uh, check for basics and then start implementing. Then whenever you face some problem, then start looking for tutorials and all. But you need a start, right? So that's what I'm doing. I have been like doing web development from past like 5 years, and I'm thinking of moving my like stack to this mobile development, because I think it has good scope too. Like, and I switched from Node.js to Rust like in my last year. So I kind of rewrited my current Node.js server. Some like heavy computational operations that were on Node.js, I shifted them to Rust. And now I think I'm totally fond of this language. It's great. And I think in future it has some great scope as well. So yeah. Hmm. All right. Let's do some coding, and in between I will tell you how I opted, how I looked for these remote jobs, why I looked for these remote jobs, and so on. But let's just first create some date pickers. So I need some date pickers here on the third option. So I have a timeline over here. User will select any of this and click generate. And yeah, so backend of all these will be like we are going to write it in Rust. So yeah, the front end is in this React Native with TypeScript. Let's create some date pickers, basically two date pickers, from and to, kind of a range. Yeah, we need to do that. That's what I'm looking for. Date pickers. I don't want to use any library. I don't know why, but I think I have to go because it will save some time, right, creating components and all. But let's see how do we create a date time component. Basically not time, only date. So let's look for creating date component in React Native. Yes, 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 I'm not a robot. I don't think anyone will come live at this time, right? Everyone must be doing their job and all. Uh, but if you guys are watching this, then I mean, some point of time later, please like this video and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. You will get some decent knowledge there in my videos, though you won't be able to like understand me fully because I have very my English thoda takleef. And yeah, let's see. Formatting a date string. No, no, no. Showing a component after a certain date. React Native. La, 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 la. Creating a custom React date picker. Mm, component. Current date. No, no, no. This UI date. I think. Date type picker. Mm, so can I create that? Uh, Let me just skeleton. Let me just think. Is it like make it will make sense to create our own or use a library? I think it makes sense to use a library. It will save time, obviously. But my question is, do we have a date picker in? I only know React, by the way. I like from past few months, from mid-November last year, 2024. I started working on this React Native, so I thought I find it like good from web development at least. Um, yes, there are several date pickers available for React Native. One popular option is the React Native date picker package. Hmm. If no one is live, I think only one person would be there who is live, who is watching this. If you are watching this, like this. I know who you are. This package includes date, time, and date time picker modes of customization supporting different languages. Hmm. This first option is to build in a model, right? Cross-platform React Native date picker for Android and iOS. Three different model. Line. The second option is to use inline picker, for instance, in a view. I think this would be more native. What should I use? Like React Native date picker. I only need date picker. What will I do of time? Because I need to select a range based on date. So basically only date picker. Yeah, date picker. The first option is to use a built-in model. Let's see. Documentation. Documentation. Okay, okay. One view. Hmm. Yeah. This is what they were talking about. Henning Hall. And this guy has, yeah. Hmm. How many stars are there? Okay. Issues. Where are issues? 38 issues. Hmm. Bubbling event type, bundle, crash and release, alrighty, font. Okay, the date is not visible in landscape iOS. This must be fixed. Okay, so I think illegal. We only need to format issue 7 comments. It will be an issue on their side. Okay, so we only need this to select dates only. Yeah, no event creation and all. So I think there are not many issues related to that. Issue with theme switching. No. Bug with maximum date time mode without using minimum date. Yeah. Open issues. Let's use this. How do we use it? Documentation. Okay. So React Native UI date picker component for installation. Hmm. Uh, Let me do that installation. Already copied that date picker. It's happening. It's happening. Okay, done. Address already in use. No problem, no problem. This React Native UI date picker. So as you can see, it has been installed. Now let's use this thing. So how do we use it? We need to import it. We need day.js. It won't work. Okay, why do we need day.js? Because we need to set dates, and that it I think it will take the format of the adapter would be day.js. Uh, can you take movement.js? Let's install that day.js. Do we have any day.js? Let's install that as well. Okay, day.js, exit. All right. Let's go in this quick pick config. So these things that these I'm only creating a UI, so it all will be fetched from backend, but just for now I have created these fake datas. And we need a date picker over here, right? So what we're gonna do is, if I do a selected option, so something but null over here, and we need a view that has a class name mt5 and items center, of course, text center as well. Border 2 rounded LG. We are kind of making a card over here. That's what we did all in, like in our all cards that we have created for each option. So we need something primary 200, right, and bg primary 200, and inside this we need view. So before inside this, let's say text date time. For now, let's say from date will come here, and another that will be two dates. So basically this will be a date range. Let's see how it looks. uh, so it's looking like this. It has to be in row, right? It has to be in row. hmm so uh, let's do one thing. uh, what happened? Let's do one thing, sir. Let's make a view over here that will follow the uh, flex row with a gap of 4 and justify between, I think, right? mm, yeah, justify between and items center. Then I can copy these things. Instead of this, to date. So instead of this class name, what I need to do, text primary 500 font Jakarta bold semi bold, and text MD. And you can see we can write over here, you can pick a date range. Yeah, I need to show a message over here that okay, you can pick a date range, but it will take time because uh, let's say a user select a range of like last 5 years, then system will take time to calculate those frequencies of these numbers, right? And only hot numbers. So neutral code, no, yeah, only hot numbers. So we need to show a message, but for now we can say you can pick a date range and based something like the and system will take time if the range is larger, uh, bigger. Let's do that. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so we have, you can pick a date range, system will take time if the range is bigger, yeah. And then what we need to do, we need to make an to date and from date, right? So for x row we have 4. Hmm. Justify between instead of this. Let's see how it goes. Is it upside down? No. Justify between term center d4. Yeah, from date to date. These two things text will show our date time pickers. Now let's use these date time pickers from here. So one, let me implement this. After this I will tell you what all things that I did to that I looked for these remote jobs openings and all, and how did I apply it, what all technical requirements they were asking and all. And alongside that I have implemented in Applers and Turing as well. So I got selected in Turing, and but I did that because yeah, because didn't like I just have an idea that I won't do well in Turing. I don't know why. I think I have read some reviews about that. I don't know why, but it just like I changed my mind at the last time. So I got an offer of around like $2,600 per month. So it would be around something like mm, more than 2 lakhs. But I did that. So yeah, I'll show you, but let me just do some warm up over here. Let me just come in, implement this date time picker, date time picker. But I only need date picker, yarn at date picker, right? Let's see, VB, remove this date picker. Do we have any date picker? No. Do we have date time picker? No. No, 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 no. Date picker mode single. Let me do that. Mode. Copy this. This. So set date. Params dot date. Mm. All right. We need date. For date, I think we can. For date, we can use this day.js. Day.js. let's copy this. La la la. Oh, oh. Mm, 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 mm. So date picker. Let's see how it looks. Hmm. Okay. Why is this looking so ugly? Do we need to style it? We need to style it. We have this style. Container and all. Fully customizable, they say. Mode, min date, max date. We have all our this thing, different modes we have. Uh, Let me just style that thing. Instead of this, let me just put it in a view. And this view, let me style it. Class name. Ooh la la. Uh, 20px h 20px. Alrighty. H20w20. Oh my god. Oh my god. Turu love. Mm, view style dot container flex one. Background color is this. Mm, mm, X1. So I needed to open a pop-up like on clicking. How should I do that? Yeah, so let's discuss that thing first. How did I opt it? So first of all, I looked for in this portal, Hacker News. So let me just show you. So in Hacker News, this portal, you can somehow like log in it, then filter it based on like recent these postings. So somewhere you will find those startups that have recently gone open source or that got funded and well and all, and you can start like researching about their project, found out who their founders are, learn about them, and then try to find either do a email or something, or a better thing to do is what we can do is find their github repo link and start contributing. So see, one thing you need to do, either you can prepare like for DSA and all, and second thing is you can start contributing there by, but by like contribution, few things that will happen to you is First is you will like know entire project inside out, and you can add a value there, right? So if you are doing a good creating good PRs and all, without like poking the the contribute like the owners of that repo much, so you can like really put that value and they will notice you, right? And once you know their project inside out, you are doing a valuable contributions, creating some important issues, so you will like get highlighted. And that is the only way, like what is this ASCII pawn predates the internet, okay. And that is the only way that by which you can come to get highlighted, and you can then later DM them or email them in Twitter or anything. Yeah. So this way you can like, there are chances that you will get a remote job, because they are looking for people like us, right? They want us who is like first of all dedicatedly contributing to an open source project without any need of money, right? So what happens is, when we do an interview and all, we first like ask for uh, like our salary, right? We first negotiate, and we think that it is an important part, but first you need to provide some value to the to a company. So once you find these GitHub repos that are open sourced, and then learn about their project inside out, try to replicate that or clone that in your system and start working on it. So it will take some time, like 1 or 2 months. You will have to like contribute heavily on that, and try to be very much ahead of every other people. And yeah, so this way you can get highlighted, and definitely you will achieve at least a better remote job than India. And yeah, so first thing is the second news. Secondly, it's all like you only have to look in the GitHub repo, check for LinkedIn and Twitters and all, and find out which startup is like funding right now, or had like open source this project in GitHub. Then you can, so this is the only way, by this only, by contributing, you can achieve a remote job, which is I think a good thing. uh, but there is always a backup in India. You can uh, prepare for an interview and all. And DSA, about DSA, if someone is thinking that how much DSA is required, I think DSA is only a minimal level, just basic stuffs, right? Like mm, playing with strings and arrays and all. So no need, you don't need any like extreme knowledge of like binary search trees, searches and all. You only need to know some basic data structures. And the thing is, you need to be analytically strong, I think. If you have any problem statement in front of you, then you must be able to deduce that. And everyone knows that like a single person cannot do anything. They didn't expect you from you anything, because they are there to help you, right? So all right, so if anyone is watching this, please like this stream, and you can ask me some questions if you want. We can talk. Yeah, so these are the things that you can uh, do to achieve remote jobs. Like, go on this portal. This is one of the portal. You can like research how many portals are there, check out for in LinkedIn and Twitter and all. Follow the pages of the startups that are going to be open source someday. And one thing that everyone does, I think it is better, because so there is thing that is going on Twitter that is called build in public and all. Twitter, let me just open it. So what you can do is you can start like creating. So the way I'm creating my this project is, right, so it's a side project, and I don't do that basically, but you can do, once you do anything, you can start implement showing it here in Twitter, like day by day your progress and all. And maybe ask for a follow-up question, like do you guys like it or not and all. So hey Michelle, how you doing? So you can do that, and yeah, so these are few steps that you can follow to get that thing. So these pages that I have followed, like Rust programming language and all. So if you have any problem, they have their community, and you can ask them, join their Discord servers and all. So everyone out there is ready to help you. You only need to like do some initiative. So this is what I did, and I'm not saying that I like achieved that in a month and all. I really like for 3 4 months I did that. Like I started contributing and all, and then I did some cold emails as well, to some of these people. I found out on LinkedIn and Twitter, but I was lucky enough, I guess, that I was able to show my progress to few guys, and they really liked it and all. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I did, and I think this is the only way. And but there is a backup as well. You can prepare for interview all the time and keep preparing and all. Yeah, that's what I did, Mishal. That's what I did already. Uh, right. So start contributing in that. That's it. And look for. So what I did was, again I'm telling you. So look for these kind of portals like Hacker News and all, and you can look for these startups and all, who just open sourced it, or you can find their like any information about them. Start like looking for these founders and all. Do them email, found out them on LinkedIn. Just don't bother them, but with a good intention. You can find out their source code and all, and start contributing to them, their open source repo, and be in touch with them. So I think, Mishal, so you need to be in touch with them, show your progress and all, and open some good issues and all. So yeah, so that way. And I think, see, there are chances, right? So if everyone will do that, and then I don't know how many will get it. I think I was lucky enough to get that job, and yeah. So there is a difference in Indian jobs and all. So Indian jobs, you get bored in a month, and then it's all like you have to go forcefully in office and all. But this remote job, it opens a scope for everything, right? So I'm doing this streaming and all, just because that I'm working remotely somewhere. All right. uh, let's get back to this thing. Yeah, date pickers. hmm so I need to make it open on clicking this button. So if I do this, and I want two buttons over here, let's just do that. And then upon clicking that button, uh, we can open a kind of pop-up. Yeah. Mm, let's create few buttons. So this date picker would, let's comment this. All right. So I have a custom button already component created. Let's do that. If we need something extra, we can always create that, this using touchable opacity and all. So let's label it text. I think I have provided text variant. No, we don't need that. We need a BG variant. um, do that. class name. Hmm. Okay, let's see. So it was a good year. I think from past 2 days I have like achieved 5 subscribers. I think 4 to 5 subscribers. Yesterday I got two. Anyways, कैसे रिमोट जॉब मिली? प्रखर प्रकाश सिंह। ब्रदर, ऐसा था कि you can look for portals. That's what I said. That's what I keep saying, that check out, uh, just be active in Twitter, LinkedIn, and check out for portals like Hacker News and all. There are many portals. You need to just research it, check out for those, find out their open source repo, and start be in touch with all the maintainers of that repo. So once you be in touch with them, start creating some like valuable contributions to that repo, and keep in touch by asking how you can, like, just ask them to mentor me, right? You can do that. So yeah, this is the only way you will be in touch with, like, let's say there are 10 people who are contributing, and you are the one who are like constantly maintaining and like implement using and like doing some valuable contribution, and uh, yeah, doing some valuable contributions and be in touch with that maintainer, like asking some really good questions and all. So you will be highlighted, and whenever there will be an opportunity, they will definitely contact you. This is what I like, make a like, this is what I am sure about. तो ऐसा कर सकते हो, ऐसा ही करो। और फिर तो तैयारी तो चलती रहेगी यार, उसकी, आपकी इंटरव्यूज़ वगैरह की। और क्या क्या, और कोई क्वेश्चन है तो पूछते रहो दोस्तों। कस्टम बटन, वी हैव अ टाइटल and a non press. Let's do a title. We can say from date, and we can maintain a state. No problem, no problem, प्रखर। ऑलवेज यार, हमेशा एक बात याद रखना कि देखो, थोड़ा इसमें एकदम से कुछ नहीं होगा, ठीक है? वो तुम्हें थोड़ी बहुत करनी पड़ेगी, एंड तुम्हें आदत बनानी पड़ेगी 8 आवर्स जॉब की। तो 8 8 आवर्स तुम्हें कंट्रीब्यूट करने हैं उस रेपो पे, पूरा उसको अच्छी तरह जान लेना अंदर से बाहर तक। और फिर मेंटेनर्स के टच में रहना है, और अच्छे क्वेश्चंस पूछने हैं। सबसे पहले तो उसको रेप्लिकेट करना है तुम्हें अपने लोकल सिस्टम पे एंड ऑल। आप क्या करते हो वैसे? आई थिंक यू आर अ फ्रेंड विद मी ऑन लिंक्डइन। मी जस्ट चेक, प्रखर। बी टेक फाइनल ईयर, ऑसम। हाँ, यू आर अ फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन, आई थिंक फ्रॉम पास्ट फ्यू डेज। या, डू दैट, एंड only like 2 3 months or 5 6 months you have to like really work hard. You will be like stand out from rest of your friends, I think. Great. ये एक स्टेट मैनेज करनी पड़ेगी यहाँ पे। Okay, set open from date. Or if anyone is watching this, please like this stream and asks some questions if you have any, or you can suggest me something as well, if you are like able to see this. I don't know how it's looking, this code font and all. uh, so basically this is React Native, that's what I'm doing from like past few months. So I thought it would be like a good option to build an app. Yeah, set open from date. So if like, what all projects do you guys have created or are working on it currently? Like, are they publicly available and all? Hmm. All right. Two concurrent viewers. So I think stream is healthy. Yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah, from past few months. Mm, not very good at it. I need to open it now. And all right, everyone. If anyone is watching this currently, you can share it with your friends. Ask any questions. If I would be able to, I will definitely help you out. And also let me know what all, like if my audio is clear and all. So let's test it this out. So I have created a from date. Let's we'll do this styling later. So if I click on this, it's opening, but I need like a kind of pop-up kind of thing. So can we do that? How can we do that? This let me put that in a view first. So I loaded it a flex view. Let's remove this. Hmm. What is happening? What is happening? This view. Okay. This view. About this. All right. Let me put this link on some LinkedIn so that people can join. Let's answer their question and all. All right. So our problem was, so as you can see, if I select this custom date, I have this chunky button over here, right? I can fix that thing, but let's first create our functionality, right? We can always customize it later. uh, let's create another button over here, so it will look something like this. Or maybe we can like create a touchable opacity kind of thing. Let's do that. Instead of this custom button, it is looking very ugly. Let's create a touchable opacity over here. Touchable opacity, and inside this we will create a text. All right, and it says from date. Okay, and we have a okay class name over here. Class name, text, md, font, Jakarta, bold, and text, primary, 500, from date. So these are the two touchable opacities that I'll create, from date and to date. And and yeah, it will be to date. Yeah, so these are this, right? So I have created uh two touchable opacities over here. Now let's make them closer, so I need to remove this justify between. So yeah, so we are creating our front end first, because uh, this, this is the like kind of hard part, and this is the thing that is like that we see first, right? So we'll create this, then we'll write our APIs to do that, and we'll write our function to get a frequency of the hottest number from last year or whatever date range we will select. And for frequency, I think we'll use a hash map, and we'll like keep count of each number over there. And as soon as we hit a number, it's a classic like that frequency problem. So we'll use that thing. So this is where data structure will come handy, that problem, that specific problem that says how many frequencies are there. So this is what where like it will help us now, because we need to find a frequency of each number, right, from past few years or whatever date range we have. So that will come handy. uh, yeah, so but well, first we'll create our UI, from date and to date. Ankush Patidar sir, what do you think? What will be the process of making a project from scratch JS? We have to write line by line code by ourselves, or giving prompt to AI and copy paste, and then you can give prompt whatever you find useful, but you only like you need to review that code. Like you need to be good at reviewing that code. So you give a prompt, it will generate. Because see, you need to take a help of AI, right? Because someone is taking help of an AI and doing better than you. So you need to take that. So use it as a tool. Make sure to make your concept strong and get ready like make yourself ready and available for reviewing the code, whatever that AI, either you are using an NVIDIA's Elma or ChatGPT and all. So you need to review that code, understand that code, and then again ask or prompt again to that AI. It will like make refinement to that code. then you can use that. It's good idea. Everyone is doing this and they are like doing really well, so you can also do that. But if you are like learning anything, you need to understand basic. So see, that's what I'm doing over here. So I'm learning this React Native right now. So I'm creating a project, a side project. So I just took an idea how, because I know React, so it was easy for me. But there are things like routing, navigation, screens, stacks, and all these things. You need to know these much basic only. Then you need to have an idea, or if you want to solve a problem or anything, then yeah. So Ankush, do you work or are you a student? Ankush, if you didn't leave by now. Anyways, hmm, so we have these things. So uh, I'm a student and have all necessary knowledge of creating React project. Yeah, good, good, good. So find out a problem or anything. If you see anything, if you are like, so what's your interest in? Okay, so you are creating a React project and you have a knowledge of creating React project. Okay, so with TypeScript or purely with JavaScript? With TypeScript, I guess. JavaScript. Okay, that's good. So yeah, you can create projects, maybe like whatever you see, like if you are in a hostel or something like that, you can create something for them. So creating project will like really help you a lot, instead of like watching tutorials and all and following that tutorial, and start building your thing. Take your machine and start building your thing. If you stuck somewhere, then search for it. Then see, today instead of searching on browser, you need to have a tool somewhere, right? So ChatGPT or Nvidia's Elma is the tool, because it will filter out all those whatever you need. Yeah, so you can do that. Take help of an AI, not a bad idea. Use it as a tool. From date to date. All right. What I removed, yeah. For now, let's do that. Touchable opacity. If I want to give it a shape of a button, you can do order to. Order. So, guys, if you are watching this stream, make sure to like it. That will be a huge motivation. And so, from it is like this. Yeah. Yes, my friend Ankush. So you can do that if you have like all necessary knowledge. Okay, but I feel that I am not learning anything when I take help of AI, because it's giving anything which I want, and it's really demotivating. Although I create project, so then don't take help of an AI. Simply use Google search and all, because not everyone knows everything, right? Uh, so you don't need to. If you think that okay, it's a bad idea, then don't opt for it. It's okay. This feeling that you have, it shows that you are like really motivated to achieve something or something. So don't take help of an AI. Take help of an AI if you want to like like modify some text and all, do that. But so earlier in our time it was like Stack Overflow. So what we do was, we look for some problem and then find for like a green ticks one, then we copy that, then we run that. If there is anything, then we modify that. So if you think AI will like do that, but yeah, you can simply then start searching on Google instead of an AI and all. You don't know. So browser these days are implementing like AI on their searches. So yeah, do that. And if you want to do anything from scratch and all, then go for it. It's a good choice, it's a good idea. Go for it. Cheers, man. You have like you are, it shows that you are serious about something. Okay, P3. Alrighty, we can do that. Let's copy this. Okay, so problem here we were facing here was, when I click this opacity over here from data to date, I need these date pickers to open on a model, right? Kind of like this. So if I do a simple date picker, then these buttons will not be like there. So if I want to click this and open a model, then these all will be intact over here, and then a model will appear. So we need a model over here. So instead of directly opening a date picker, we will try to create a model. So let's put that in a model, and we need to use this, update this step as well. Di, right? Mm, when I take so Ankush, do you have any project right now? What are you thinking? What are you thinking right now? So do you have any idea that you want to work on? Or if you like, I can give it a look if you want. Okay, okay. Uh, all right. So if anyone is watching this stream, please like it and subscribe to this channel, or if you don't want to, then it's okay, and you can ask your questions as well. Yeah, so again, let me just tell you what I'm doing. I am creating a mobile app. It's a side project kind of thing, and the backend is I'm writing it on Rust. I'm using Actix Web for our like API async await and all. What we say, like a kind of framework like Express. So I'm using Actix Web, and ho, ho, ho. So if you are watching this, you can like this stream. All right. So now what we need to do. So as soon as I click this, let me just use an on press over here. On press. Mm, set open from date. I'll make it to true, and I'll use something called React Native Model. Okay, and let me just FB quick pick configs. Yeah. All right, quick pick config. We don't need image over here. Yes, we don't need image over here. And instead of this, instead of this, we can directly use this property over here, P. And let's remove this. Let's remove this. Let's format it for now. Okay. Let's make a comment over here that uh, it is a from date model. Alright guys, if you have any question, feel free to ask me. I will try to reply them. Set open from date false. So we have set open true. Alrighty. Text. Let's remove this thing. Title. We'll simply say close. Let's use these buttons, touchable opacity and all. We have already created them, so why don't we use them? Hmm. All right, all right. Format this thing. I think everyone is sorted. No more questions. Everyone has their solutions. Get React Native model. So instead of this Powerball, we need. Do we need anything? No. I think peace and why now menu. uh, this thing. Let's remove this thing. We'll show our date picker over here. So what was our date picker? So we have this, right? Date picker. Let's copy that thing. Yeah, this is the date time picker. So let's copy this. So few things that we need to do, because I need to set a from date. That's what I select. But let's first open the pop-up. We'll do that later. But is from date. Hmm. Okay, people. You can subscribe to this channel as well. Whatever you think, like if it's, so I achieved like 5 subscribers from past 2 days, so it's a good thing. Hmm. 4 likes. Awesome. Now I have questions related to project for resume. Is we have Do we have to make complex project by the help of AI or normal project so we can think as much, because with AI we can add anything. So do you have any project in mind? I mean, you cannot create a counter on resume, right? So it has to do something. So if you are learning React, or if you have learned React, then try to find out like what all problems you can like solve, right? So let's say, do you want to make an attendance kind of thing for your hostel and all? So do that thing if you are a fresher. And if you are an experienced guy, then what you can do is you can create your own like npm packages, publish those. So see, that's what I did right now. uh, I mean, I found out that to install, let me just show you. See, this date time picker I have over here. This is created by some guy, I think Henning Hall. This is Pooran something. This guy Henning Hall. So you can do something like that. Make it open source. Create something, and that will really solve a problem. In Rust, we have like multiple things. In React and all, we have many packages that people find some like. In React Native, this is a date time picker that is as created, right? So it is used by many people. So it's simple kind of thing, though it is very tough. Like it has many things right now. You can select a range, you can create events and all. So you can also do that. So instead of not a simple project, not very simple, but make something that will add value. तो ऐसा कर सकते हो. और रेज्यूमे में कोई ठीक ठाक सा एक एक प्रोजेक्ट हो जाएगा तो भी चलेगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. और उसके बारे में ढंग से पता होना चाहिए. और बस. Yeah, I make project related to like challenges, 30-day challenge, etc. And commitment features also include I am fresher and in college. NIT, okay. NIT where? So challenges, you can make a kind of like a to-do app or something if you want, that has a timeline as well. So that will like constantly remind you for 30 days, like based on the priority. You can do that, you can create that. So Bhopal, okay. So yeah. So did you make any projects? Like I make project related to challenges. So did you created something like this that will constantly remind you till 30 days, or send an email, or like kind of notify you in LinkedIn, Twitter, like from that app you just post your something, it will take input from you and then automatically uh, like post it on whatever social media you have. You can do that. So this kind of thing is like very much fancy and good to have it on resume. Yeah, I created and send email to their mentor or father if they fail to commit type. Okay, yeah, it's a good thing. You can add this feature as well to send to post from them. So whatever do they you they create a they create a photo video or something like that, and they can see a button over there that post it on LinkedIn, post it on something. And you can use help, you can take help of an AI as well that will create a text for them, right? So they only need to provide few inputs like let's say if he is exercising, and he will only input few keywords like sweaty and all, and AI will generate an entire text for them based on those keywords, and they can directly publish it to LinkedIn or Twitter or something, Insta or all. You can do that, add that as a feature, but it's a good thing that you created. And that send email to their mentor or father if they failed to commit type. Hmm. Yeah, good. It's good thing. So is it open right now? Do you have any Git repo? So for those who are new on this stream, let me just tell you what like what I'm doing currently. I'm create doing a side project till maybe 2 p.m. or something. Uh, I'm learning React Native right now. The backend is written on Rust. I'm using Actix Web Framework uh, for API creation and all. And I from like I'm doing this mobile app development from past 2 3 months, and but I'm not very well in it. So if you guys are watching this, you can like this stream and subscribe to this channel. Let's hit 100 subs. All right, I have achieved 2 subs now. Like I got 65. So awesome. Thank you everyone whoever subscribed it. And you don't need to like forcefully subscribe it. If you think that it will add some value to you, then only do that. But you can chat it over here. Ask me some questions. Maybe I could help them. Uh, Set open from date. All right. Let's get back to our thing. All right. Let's check this how the model is opening. If I click on from date, okay, close. So now you see inside this model, I need to show a date picker. So it will be open for both of them. If I close this, it will get closed. Okay, awesome Ankush, awesome yaar. You have created an app. It's good. Maybe it's if it's like open sourced, or if you have any open URL of your repo, you can share it over here so that all the people that are there, they can contribute to it. Maybe they can review it. Or if you have hosted it somewhere, everyone like right now here, whoever is watching, they can simply go and test it. Alrighty. Yeah, let's add this over here, right? So instead of this React Native model, we will do is set opacity rounded XL instead to rounded LG BG error 5 shadow. Let me check how much battery do we have. Okay, let me connect my charger. I think it's 33. Okay. So anyone who is watching this stream, like this stream and share it with your friends. You can subscribe it if this channel adds a value to you. And yeah, and check out my other videos as well. Maybe yeah, you can like slightly disappoint if you like listen me speaking English and all. But I think okay. So I think we don't have any concurrent viewers right now. Stream is going good. I got 5 likes, 20 views, 2 subscribers. Better from other days. All right, let's work over here. So now what we need to do is let's check out how this going. Flex row. So we have 2 buttons over here. Hmm. So width. Awesome. So we have this width. It looks pretty good. And so we have this, right? Uh, yeah. Let's create something over here. We need it's a px and py, so we need a date picker over here. Right, let me just copy this. Where was it? Should I use this or should I use this? React Native date picker. Hmm. Okay, okay. Hmm. So if you guys are listening this, you can ask me any questions if you have related to uh, whatever tech you are working on. Let's see. Let's see. React Native UI date picker. So I've installed this React Native UI date picker, and it's React Native date picker, and it's React Native date picker. So this Henning Hall guy has React Native date picker, but this I think this is a fad. I won't use this. Let's remove this thing first. Let me install another UI library. Uh, yarn remove React Native. Yarn remove React Native UI date picker. And let's add this. All right. Hmm. Let's see how many people reacted in Twitter. No one. Hmm. Let's close this thing. Let's move on to this. Uh, let's start. Okay, so we have removed this thing. Now what we'll do is from the date picker, right? So what we will do, let's find out this thing. So we have date. It is using JavaScript date or something. Let's see. Can it use movement.js? Can it? Hmm. is using new data JavaScript object. I think we can do a movement.js date with it. Hmm. So let's do that. Date picker. Let's copy this thing. So we have this model over here. Model. Then wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Actually, we wasted few lines over here. Let me comment this. Instead, I have a touchable opacity. I will use that on press function of that to open this model, and this date picker will be fetched from React Native date picker. Uh, Day.js I already have. Let's remove this. Everyone is gone. Everyone is gone. React Native date picker. Where is home? Home, home, home. Yeah. No, no. Peace, doctor. Bro, don't use this kind of title to get subs. Make a separate video about remote job. Okay. To get subs. Bro, I hardly get 2 subscribers. And if I'm lucky enough, I'll get 2 subscribers per day. That's what I got today. So it's not about getting a subscriber, man. I have this job from around like past 2.5 years, I think. So yeah, I just wanted to like utilize this time to do so. And if you think so, then it's not a clickbait, right? So you can like uh, so watch it from start. I have told like how I opted this and how you can do what you can do to at least go in the direction. I already did, brother. I already did. So I'm doing my work as well, right? I'm making an app as well. So I already did that. If you like, just use that slider, go back, and if you want, I can like let me just again tell you. So what I did was, I I look out for some platforms like Hacker News, Twitter, LinkedIn, and all, and looked out for the startups that are currently getting funded and all. And I looked out in GitHub as well. So it didn't like happen in a month. I looked for like 2 3 months. In the meantime, I secured some jobs as well. I secured a job from Turing as well. They are like paying me well. So, but I did that for the company that I am working currently. I have few perks on working in that. So yeah, so what I did was I constantly looked out for some companies. Then I started contributing to their open sources, be like and start being in touch with those maintainers and asking right questions. Like first of all, like setting up the environment, and without any help, just try to set that up, researched it, what all problems that I got, and if I have any important issue that can come, or if I found any bug and all, then I contact to their maintainers and all. So this way I got highlighted. I do that in like 2 3 projects. I uh, like opted attended some hackathons as well, like Mintbase and all, but I was not able to successfully implement those whatever they need. But I was able to contribute, like you know. So I contributed in them as well, and I contributed in a GSOC project as well. I don't remember this name, but I like fixed a bug. It was a good bug. I did that. Yeah, so this is all what I did to opt for job, and it's very small, yeah, like 2 3 months, really. So, peace, doctor. Are you a student or working professional? Let me just check. Hmm, okay, bro thought it's a clickbait and all. No, 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 brother. Actually, I did talk about it, and I already told that it's a kind of discussion and working and all. So, do you have any questions? Working professional, IT, 9 years. Awesome, awesome. You are a senior, sir. In which company are you working currently? DevOps. Okay. Awesome, 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 awesome. Hey, thanks. Yeah, it's a awesome language, man. So, okay. Uh, Let me just check. Yeah, that's great. That's great. So, are you like, have you worked on Rust or are you planning to? Okay. Uh, let's see. Hmm. We are getting an error. Because we have, I think, this date picker over here is this. Okay, so Peace Doctor, are you like currently working on Rust or are you planning to switch, or you are just curious about the language? I think it has a model property, so I already did that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. All right. Instead of open, yeah, learning from few days. Good, good, good. Great. I, okay, I think, yeah, I also like started Rust like from uh, in 2024, I think, mid 2024. Then I slightly like converted whatever Node.js servers, some like expensive operations that were written. I tried to convert those, and it was a hell of a learning. So I'm learning right now. So, but I think a few things that I learned is we have like few like plugin issues, what you call them, just like we have entire universe of JavaScript plugins and all, npm plugins and all. So yeah, uh, rust like lacks that, but I think it is like awesome language. Mm. And the upcoming years are for rust, that I can bet. Dependencies, right? Right, the packages that we install, dependencies. But I think the upcoming years are for rust. Everyone is moving on rust, so it's good to like have both the knowledges. So have you, okay, so are you developing anything side by side, or just watching tutorials and all? Mhm. Confirm date instead of this, new date. So if anyone is watching right now, what I'm doing is I'm creating this mobile app. It's a side project, and the backend I'm writing on Rust. I'm using Actix Web framework, and set open on confirm. Okay, so this is the model, right? Let's just see. Set open is the state, and set date is the state. On confirm. All right. So as soon as I click on a date, it should close. Yes, it should. It should. So let's make set open. Set open over here as well. Some reverse proxy and one CLI game that I'm working, but those are very basic. Awesome, 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 awesome. Are those like, do you have those open, like those public repo? You are doing like great stuff on the reverse proxy side, because I heard somewhere that like we should like not, no, not yet. Okay, okay. I heard somewhere that using Rust for networking thing is would be very great. So can you some like tell me something about these things? What you are doing on reverse, some reverse proxy? So what's it about? All right. Uh, so we have a button over here, uh, and it's a model, right? So instead of button and instead of set open, we can do set open from date to false, and set date. We need on cancel. We can do set open from date as well to false, and we have to create this state variable set date. Let's go up. All right. If you are a new viewer, guys, please like this stream and subscribe to this channel if you want, if you think that it will add some value. Uh, we can use from date, set from date. So what we have here, we have a date variable, right? Um, New date. I'm not sure, but to get some coding knowledge, I choose those projects for my learning. Reverse proxy just take incoming request and forwards two different. Yes, yes, right, right, right. Okay, take. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm not sure about networking. Okay, yeah. That's great. That's great. Yeah. So I think what I heard somewhere, I don't know where, or I read it was just a regular like net internet surfing, that creating Nginx with uh, using Rust, like uh, it would be an awesome thing to have it. I think there are some things. Let me just check. Uh, so everyone was saying that it would be an awesome idea to have something like Nginx written in Rust. So we have this thing. Cloudflare has developed Pingora, a Rust-based framework designed for an alternative to Nginx for building HTTP proxy services, consuming about 70% less CPU and 67% less memory compared to Nginx. Wow. It uses multi-threading approach, which provided in Azure Nginx. Let's see. Nginx is good implemented in C, and it's working with lots of untrusted inputs. Is it safe for that purpose? Can we implement a better one? Hmm. So this guy have asked this question. I was thinking about this today too. Oh my god, electricity gone. Let's hope it will come back. It was just thinking about this day today on the back of Cloudflare issue. Uh, it would be a lot of work to re-implement, but probably a fun project. The truth is, Nginx didn't have many security issues, but who knows what will happen tomorrow. So, okay, so you said, yeah. So maybe you can like work on it, maybe. Nginx, this part over here, create your own. I mean, you must be knowing like this thing, how these works, right? So you can start like something like that. It's a good thing. I'm not sure how like Pingora. Let's do search Pingora. So we have an open source repo here. So you can see it's open sourced as well. You can, so it's completely written in Rust. Let me just paste it over here. So this is a repo link. This tool, it's alternative to Nginx written in Rust, and this says that it will consume. I don't know under what test they have done. Consuming about less percent, 70% less CPU and 67% less memory as under the similar traffic loads. So it's open sourced as well. You can have it like you can look it, and maybe it uses async Rust, HTTP, TLS over OpenSSL, boring SSL, Rust LS, experimental part, gRPC. Thanks, we'll look into that. I'll have to leave. Hey, thanks, peace doctor. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for joining me. I think I have to leave it now as well. Uh, I think electricity is back. So yeah, I'll continue, but thank you very much for joining, and we have a great discussion. Thank you very much, sir. I was able to know about this thing, Pingora. So thanks a lot. Have a good day. All right, people. It was a nice discussion. So if you guys are anyone, if you are interested in like networking and all, and interested in Rust as well, you can check out this repo. I have it. I have it over here on chat, and you can check out its open source issue. Check for issues, and maybe let's see how it's going. Let's filter good first issues first. Good first issues, good for newcomers. Uh, we don't have any good first issues. Enhancement, we have 71. Documentation, dependencies, change requested and all, duplicate. Okay, so if anyone is interested in this thing, you can definitely go check this out. It is developed by Cloudflare. It's a Rust alternative to Nginx. And according to this search, it says that it will consume 70% less CPU under the same traffic loads on which Nginx should have performed. And it will use 67% less memory as compared to Nginx under similar workload. So, yeah, let's get back to this thing over here. Let's get back on what we are doing. Yeah, so it's new date, right? So we need to have these things from date and set from date. Yank it. So if anyone here is new, uh, what I'm doing is I am currently building a mobile app. It's a side project, and I'm learning React Native. So I am not very good in it, but I think I'm able to pull the like creating components and all. Secondly, backend is written in Rust. I'm using Actix Web and Actix Web framework for creating API and all. Let me just show you. So this is what I'm doing. So this is my backend server. Uh, this is my main file, as you can see. Database connectivity and all, and these all things that I have done. Created two middlewares. One, it logs the request, simply logs the request, and secondly, it will have created another middleware that will check for authentication tokens in each request, just in like to make every request protected. So what I do is once I log in, I use the token in every request in headers, and on my backend I have created a middleware called checkauth. It will simply check for each of the requests that whether a token is present or not, decode that token and fetch out a user from that, and with that user it will check whether it has a sufficient role to perform anything or not, right? So this is what I did. Let me just show you what so this is the way I created routes over here. So I created a module, and in the init function I created a scope. So what does a scope does is what it does is, so let's say we have an API and we have some common prefixes over here, right? So what it does is it will scope all these API endpoints that have a common prefix and scope it under this thing. So every API has this thing, right? API v1 gateway and all. So it will we can also scope this as well, right? So we have users common in these four requests. So we can create another scope as well, and inside that users we can do that. So this Actix Web also provides this way to like very like really good management of these routes. And yeah, so these things that I did, I used JSON Web Token create, JSON Web Token create to create a jot token, and sending that token over the request and saving it on my mobile app. using async storage expo. So this is what I'm doing. We'll come to this part as well, but first let's just create our front end, our screens, and then once all the screen is ready with dummy data, then we'll start implementing our backend. So let's see where we go till now. I think we have 2 p.m. We will be live at 2 p.m. till 2 p.m. After that, I'll start my office job. So, yep. Uh, all right. So, if anyone is there, you can definitely ask me some questions if you want. And so, alrighty. Awesome. So we are able to pull. All right. All right. So if anyone is watching this, please like this stream and share it with your friends. Subscribe to this channel if you think it will add some value. Otherwise, you can simply like this stream or ask me any question if you want. We can do a chit chat over here. Alrighty. Let's find out what is happening today. Lead code. All right. So guys, if code failed, beer succeeded, happy new year from drunk software engineers of Bangalore. Oh my god. Awesome. I think everyone enjoyed that thing, right? New year. What if she pukes on that guy? Oh god. Awesome. They are having fun. Future alien will make fun of us if we are unable to go to Mars because of regulations. Hmm. I'm building DevOps interview preparation platform. Anyone interested to be a beta tester? You'll get 3 months free when launched. All right, let's get back to our what we're doing. And you see, we are easily distracted, right? If I do this, I'm having an issue. Why? Because I need to set a from date. Set from date, and it will be a from date, right? Or not? So if anyone is watching this stream, please like the stream and subscribe to the channel if you think it will add some value, and share this stream with your friends as well, and ask questions. Date on confirm. On confirm, we have date, so we need to use date over here. And instead of this new date, we need to use from date. All right. So for the new viewers, what I'm creating is I'm creating a mobile app. It's a side project, and uh, let me refresh it. And the backend is so I'm using React Native with TypeScript, Tailwind CSS, Native and all. And for backend, I'm writing it in Rust using Actix Web Framework. Uh, no, I think we are having some issues over here. What is the problem? It says native event emitter require a non-null argument. Uh, New date. Let me remove the TJS that I added. Um, yeah, and remove TJS and new date. Mhm. So it's simply on date change. From date. We have this model. So yeah. There is a date in this. Just do on date change, and I'll use set open from date false and set from date uh, date date. So for new viewers, I am simply creating a mobile app and using Rust as a backend. I'm using Actix Web. Requires a non-null argument. So I'm using Actix Web. Yeah. And if you're watching this stream, please like this stream and let me know in the chat if you want to like know how did I landed up this job that I'm working on currently, and yeah, we can discuss that. Sorry. Okay, so mm, date. Uh, let's see. Uh, Let me know in the chat if you want to know how I landed up this job, and I'll tell you the steps that I did. Uh, Maybe it will give you some motivation. So, if let me know in chat if you want to know how I landed up this job, and I'll be happy to tell. And you can follow those steps as well. Uh, I noticed something like as I interact with people in chat or people interact with me, I have these this variable, the concurrent viewers variable. It increases. So currently, I have maximum of 3 people concurrently watching. Uh, Currently, it's one guy that is watching right now. I don't know how these stats are pulling. So if you guys are watching this stream, if you then please like this stream, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel if you think that it will add some value on your Rust journey. Secondly, if you want to know how I landed up this job and what I did and what you can do that as well, so I'll tell you, then please let me know in the chat. Um, Let me just pin some another message over here. All right, no one is here, I think. So I think the stream is going good. Uh, Not very much, but that's okay. I think it's obvious that it's everyone should be busy somewhere on their jobs and all. So if you guys are watching this somewhere like later, then few things that I want to tell you that you need to follow peoples on Twitter, LinkedIn, and start looking for the businesses or any startup that has recently got funded well, or has his so open source thing like. So you can do this kind of thing, right? So what I did was, what you need to do was just like this, like we discussed this Cloudflare Spingora. It's open source code, right? So there are many contributors to it, but you need to find out startups that has these open source code and start contributing to them, and you need to like heavily contribute to them, and good contribution, like don't do like update read md and just do a pr and all. So do some good contribution, be in touch with the maintainers and ask right questions, and Yes, and you will be definitely be highlighted than the other guys. So you can do that, follow that, and definitely in some months, I think it will take time. It will not happen overnight. It will take time. You need to like heavily contribute, start working just like a regular office job, like 8 to 10 hours of contributions. And once you do that, you will get highlighted, and you can definitely it will be advantageous for you guys only, and you can do that. So we don't have any like much people watching this stream, so if you guys are watching this, you can like this stream and ask me questions about that as well. How did I land in job and all, because I have told it like many times, and I'm still working side by side as well on this app as a side project. So I'm not doing this continue chat over here. So you can ask me, and yes, I will reply. We can talk. Okay, so if no one is there, then let's get back to our this thing. So we are having an problem over here. So if I use this model way, uh, then I'm getting an error of this US and all. So let me just, so we have two concurrent viewers. Hello guys, if you are watching this stream, like this, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel if you think that it will add some value on your Rust journey. Also, you can ask me question on the chat as well, and if you want to know how I landed up this job, you can ask me. So basically, contributions are the king of this thing, that remote jobs and all. Contribution, networking, good networking with the managers of sorry, maintainers of that any repo and all. And you can go start contributing, uh, then yeah, it will do then. Not gonna happen overnight. It will take some months, like 3 4 or 5 6 months. All right, I think everyone is busy on doing their day-to-day jobs and all. Okay, let's do mm, so let's use this React Native model approach, because I thought that this is providing this way, right? So we don't have to write it our way, but I think we have to. Uh, oh, we didn't pass any mode. Maybe that is an error. Comment this thing and we need to pass mode over here. Let's say date. We only need date pickers. Let's refresh this. All the new viewers, please like this stream and subscribe to this channel if you think it will add some value on your journey. Otherwise, you can chat and share it with your friends. I think we need to go that way only. Do this, uncomment this thing, and this date picker, it has to be replaced. So we have a open from date over here, right? Let's remove this thing. Date, we have this open. uh, it will always be open. I think by default it is true. Remove this thing because we will create our entire dialog. On date change, on date change, set open from date. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I think I have a notification in my phone. Let me just check what it is. Mm. Okay, so we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Okay. Yup. Mm. Let's figure out this. What issue do we have? So we have a main. Let's remove this thing first. Let's see if this is causing an issue. Hmm. Um, custom dates. No, we are getting an error. Bubbling event type of null. Okay, bubbling event type of null. Bubbling event type of null. It's time to check the terminal now. Okay. Cannot read property. Bubbling event type. Event type. Okay, so on date change. Instead of this, we can use instead of this, we can let's see how it goes. No, no, no. We are getting an error. We are getting an error. Mode data. From date. Open from date. Set from date. Why are we getting this errors? Let's see how we did. Inlined. It is inlined. We don't want that. We need something called like this. On date changes for uh, on date changes for inline only. So on date change is for inline only. Why don't we create inline then? We have mode. We need something open, and we can do open from date. So if anyone is watching this stream, you can ask me questions on chat, and like this stream, share it with your friends, subscribe to this channel if you think it will add some value. Mm. All right, all right. So so we have model, and we have this date picker. What can we do? What can we do? Why we are getting this error? Remove this thing. We have mode, uh, date, and on date change that is set from date. We have a button as well that says close. La, la, la. And mm. So instead of this model, wait a minute, touch opacity true. So this model will open, right? So If I remove this thing, I think it will work. So if anyone is watching this stream, you can like this stream, ask me any question over chat, and so we have this pop up, right? And I'll try to reply those. And close. So for the new viewers, what I'm doing is I'm creating a mobile app as a side project, and the front end is in this mobile app is in React Native with TypeScript, Tailwind, and the backend is in Rust. I'm using Actix Web framework for creating API and HTTP server. And if you have any questions, you can definitely ask me in chat. I will try to reply. Uh, and you can like this stream, subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Mm. Date picker, React Native model, date picker, React Native date. Okay, people, I think I'll take leave now, and thank you everyone for joining me on this stream, and the subscriber that I achieved today, two lovely subscribers. And if you are guys are seeing this in later point of time somewhere, then I have already told how I landed up a remote job and what are the steps for you guys to, so that you can search for remote jobs. And it is not going to be easy, it will take months, right? You need to heavily contribute on open source projects and be in touch of with the maintainers. And yeah, and that's all. Okay, thank you. Have a good day ahead, and I'll see you on the next video. Probably I will be making some video on Rust concepts. And thank you very much for joining, everyone. Bye bye. Have a good day. See you on the next one.